Mastering business gift-giving etiquette in today's professional world. In an era where personal connections often determine professional success, business gift-giving has evolved from a mere token of appreciation into a strategic tool for relationship building. For professionals across industries, from corporate executives to entrepreneurs, the art of selecting and presenting gifts is both a science and a delicate dance of cultural awareness. The nuances of appropriate gifting vary dramatically depending on geography, industry standards, and hierarchical relationships within organizations. Understanding these subtleties can mean the difference between fostering meaningful partnerships and unintentionally offending stakeholders through poorly chosen presents. The cultural compass of corporate gifting. Cultural sensitivity remains the cornerstone of effective business gift-giving practices. In many Asian cultures, for example, gifts are often viewed as gestures that signify respect rather than simple tokens of appreciation. This perspective influences not only what is given but also how and when such exchanges occur. Gifts in East Asian countries typically follow strict protocols regarding presentation and acceptance. A well-chosen gift might include high-quality tea sets or traditional artworks, whereas casual items could be perceived as disrespectful. These customs reflect deep-seated values surrounding hierarchy and social propriety. Contrastingly, Western business environments tend to prioritize practicality over symbolism in corporate gifting. While thoughtful gifts still hold value, they are usually more straightforward, such as branded merchandise or personalized office supplies, rather than elaborate symbolic offerings. Regional differences. Gifts valued in Japan may differ significantly from those appreciated in France due to varying historical contexts and modern business norms. Religious considerations. In Muslim-majority regions, alcohol-related gifts should never be considered while halal-certified products demonstrate cultural awareness. Hierarchical respect. In some cultures, senior leaders expect different types of gifts compared to their junior counterparts, emphasizing status symbols over personal preferences. Failure to recognize these differences can lead to awkward situations or even damage professional relationships. It's crucial for global professionals to research local customs before extending any gift offers. Strategic value of thoughtful corporate gifts. Beyond cultural considerations, corporate gifting serves as a powerful mechanism for strengthening client relationships and enhancing brand loyalty. When done thoughtfully, gifts become memorable touchpoints that reinforce positive associations with your organization. A study by Harvard Business Review found that recipients remember receiving thoughtful gifts at least twice as long as those who received standard promotional materials alone. This extended memory retention underscores the emotional impact of personalized gifting strategies. Gifts should align with the recipient's interests and professional context. A tech executive might appreciate cutting-edge gadget accessories, while a fashion designer would likely prefer exclusive access to new collections or limited edition items. Personalization enhances the effectiveness of business gifts. Customized stationery with company logos or engraved pens bearing the recipient's name create lasting impressions that go beyond typical promotional swag. Consider timing as part of your gifting strategy. Seasonal celebrations like holidays provide natural opportunities, but unexpected gestures during significant milestones, like promotions or successful project completions, can yield greater relational benefits. Ethical boundaries and anti-bribery regulations. Navigating ethical boundaries requires careful attention to anti-bribery laws that govern international business interactions. Many countries have stringent regulations prohibiting excessive gift-giving that could influence decision-making processes. While modest gifts are generally acceptable, there exists a fine line between appreciation and potential conflict of interest concerns. Organizations must establish clear guidelines defining what constitutes permissible versus prohibited gift exchanges. Transparency in gift documentation becomes essential when dealing with regulatory bodies. Maintaining records of all gift transactions helps ensure compliance with legal requirements and demonstrates organizational integrity. Some jurisdictions impose specific monetary limits on acceptable gifts. Professionals operating internationally need to stay informed about these thresholds, which frequently change based on regional legislation updates. Consultation with legal advisors proves invaluable prior to initiating substantial gift programs, particularly when dealing with cross-border commercial activities involving government officials or public sector representatives. Selecting appropriate gift categories. The selection process involves considering several factors, including recipient preferences, organizational policies, and occasion appropriateness. High-value gifts require particular scrutiny to avoid misinterpretation or regulatory issues. Premium experiences make excellent alternatives to physical objects. Invitations to exclusive events or curated travel packages offer memorable experiences without carrying tangible value risks associated with expensive items. Edible gifts present unique challenges requiring special consideration. Perishable food items necessitate careful handling procedures, while dietary restrictions demand meticulous attention during selection phases. Fragile or unconventional items pose logistical difficulties. Choosing robust, easily transportable gifts minimizes potential damages during delivery and ensures safe receipt by intended beneficiaries. Educational resources represent another viable category, offering intellectual enrichment instead of material gain. Subscription services to industry-specific publications or access to online learning platforms cultivate professional development pathways. Customizable technology solutions cater specifically to digital native professionals seeking innovative tools. Smart devices with tailored software applications enhance productivity while maintaining relevance within technological landscapes. Sustainability-focused options resonate increasingly among environmentally conscious consumers. Eco-friendly products align with contemporary values, promoting responsible consumption patterns across various sectors. Practical tips for effective presentation techniques. The manner in which a gift is presented plays equally vital role as its contents themselves. Proper packaging choices communicate professionalism and care invested in the gesture. Handwritten notes add personal touches that elevate ordinary presents into heartfelt expressions of gratitude or admiration. Personal messages convey sincerity that transcends commercial transactional aspects of gifting rituals. Timely delivery ensures freshness of perishables and maintains surprise element for non-perishable items alike. Coordinating logistics meticulously prevents disappointments arising from delayed arrivals or mishandled deliveries. Public acknowledgement reinforces significance attached to the gesture. Recognizing contributions openly strengthens team cohesion while affirming individual achievements publicly. Following up post-presentation allows opportunity for additional engagement discussions. Expressing genuine interest in recipients' feedback cultivates ongoing dialogue possibilities beyond initial exchange moments. Corporate gift policies and internal guidelines. Established corporations benefit greatly from formalized gift policies outlining permissible parameters for internal and external gifting activities. These frameworks prevent unintended violations while encouraging thoughtful gestures aligned with company objectives. Clear directives help employees understand appropriate boundaries, preventing misuse scenarios. Defined spending limits ensure consistency across departments, avoiding discrepancies in treatment approaches. Training programs equip staff members with necessary knowledge regarding cultural sensitivities relevant to their geographical assignments. Cross-cultural competence training becomes especially critical for multinational workforce components. Maintaining updated policy documents reflects evolving best practice standards, continuously adapting according to changing market conditions and regulatory expectations. Regular audits verify adherence levels, confirming alignment with established guidelines, ensuring uniformity throughout entire organizational structures. Evolving trends in modern business gifting. Digital transformation continues reshaping traditional gifting paradigms, introducing novel methods for expressing appreciation remotely. Virtual gift cards and electronic certificates now serve as convenient substitutes for physical items. Social media integration enables real-time sharing capabilities, allowing immediate visibility enhancement for gifted experiences. Posting celebratory messages alongside gift announcements amplifies recognition reach, exponentially increasing exposure metrics. Data analytics facilitates precise targeting, enabling customized recommendations based on recipient behavior profiles. Tailoring suggestions according to known preferences increases likelihood of favorable responses, substantially improving engagement rates. Subscription-based models provide recurring value propositions, replacing single-use items, creating sustained connection mechanisms beneficial for long-term relationship nurturing efforts. Immersive technologies introduce experiential elements, transforming static presentations into interactive journeys, enriching overall engagement quality, surpassing conventional tactile experiences limitations. Common mistakes to avoid in business gifting practices: overlooking fundamental principles leads to frequent blunders, undermining intended positive outcomes. Ignorance regarding basic rules results in unprofessional conduct, damaging reputational capital irrevocably. Lack of personalization creates dissonance between giver intent and receiver perception, generating confusion about true motives behind generous actions taken without sufficient contextual understanding. Ignoring financial constraints imposes undue pressure upon recipients, potentially causing embarrassment or discomfort stemming from perceived obligations exceeding actual capacities. Disregarding recipient preferences produces mismatched selections, resulting in wasted effort spent acquiring inappropriate items, ultimately diminishing chances of achieving desired relational enhancements. Underestimating cultural complexities precipitates serious diplomatic faux pas capable of jeopardizing critical business ventures, threatening future collaboration prospects entirely. Measuring the impact of strategic gifting initiatives, evaluating return on investment figures, provides quantitative insights revealing efficacy levels attained through implemented gifting campaigns. Tracking conversion ratios helps identify correlations between enhanced rapport levels and increased sales closures. Analyzing customer satisfaction scores indicates improvements achieved via strengthened trust foundations built upon consistent, respectful engagements facilitated through appropriately timed gift offerings. Monitoring employee morale indices reveals indirect benefits accruing from cultivated workplace culture, enriched by appreciative gestures, reinforcing positive interpersonal dynamics internally. Assessing brand recall frequencies measures frequency of spontaneous remembrance occurrences, demonstrating long-lasting impression creation capabilities attributable to distinctive gifting methodologies employed effectively. Conducting periodic stakeholder surveys gathers qualitative data reflecting nuanced perspectives, capturing intangible advantages derived from judiciously executed gifting initiatives across varied interaction channels utilized. Strategically, building lasting relationships through thoughtful gestures, consistency forms foundation upon which enduring relationships develop gradually over time, establishing reliable benchmarks against which progress can be measured objectively. Regular check-ins maintain presence awareness, ensuring continued relevance amidst dynamic shifting priorities. Vulnerability demonstrations foster deeper connections by showcasing willingness to engage authentically rather than merely pursuing transactional gains exclusively focused solely on mutual economic benefits realization. Active listening practices enable accurate interpretation of subtle cues, facilitating more effective customization of subsequent gestures, tailoring them precisely according to observed behavioral indicators captured attentively during previous encounters. Shared experiences generate common ground, accelerating bonding processes naturally occurring without artificial imposition, creating organic progression towards stronger affiliative ties grounded firmly in authentic shared histories developed collaboratively. Follow-through commitments transform intentions into tangible realities, solidifying credibility foundations upon which further expansions can confidently be pursued without fear of unmet promises leading to inevitable disappointment outcomes, otherwise avoidable through diligent execution of agreed-upon plans. Conclusion: business gift-giving etiquette extends far beyond mere formality. It encompasses strategic relationship management rooted in cultural intelligence, ethical responsibility, and thoughtful execution. By mastering these multifaceted dimensions, professionals empower themselves to build bridges that transcend borders and barriers. Whether you're navigating international negotiations or cultivating domestic partnerships, Remembering that every carefully selected gift carries implicit meaning transforms routine exchanges into impactful moments, shaping professional trajectories positively. With mindful preparation and continuous refinement of practice techniques, anyone can become adept at leveraging this ancient yet ever-relevant tradition effectively.